Bogdanovic has been a great free agent signing, and he's killed the Warriors with threes, and it's usually from the corner. When he finally,
so you got to get on your horse, get out to the three-point line.
You see all the draw and kicks, and Glenn Robinson, very aware of Bogdanovic, came over from Indiana. GR3 had the block, and then on the World Championship team in the World Cup for Steve Kerr, Greg Popovich, and I think that sharpened his game. D'Angelo Russell missing the three.
You're seeing how far back Gobert is staying when he's guarding those ball screens. So that three ball is there. You just got to knock it down tonight.
Quickest man to the ball. Ingles, a lethal three-point shooter. Same thing Bogdanovic. Same thing with Mitchell. And Bojan Bogdanovic going inside. And he has triggered just phenomenal Jazz offense coming over from Cleveland. Bogdanovic, shot clock winding down. He beat the buzzer, but rimmed it out, and Chris the rebound. Came down to the final seconds. And the Warriors have played some extended great ball against this team, but the Jazz are just fantastic at this juncture. Okay. As Bogdanovic missing a game that the Warriors went to overtime.
All right, close game. It's another close game L, but they're getting the experience.
Man, there's the roll by Gobert.
I think two defenders are jumping. He's just fitting right in, run, pick and roll. The big isn't close enough. Knock down that mid-range pull-up jumper. He was having a pretty good season with Cleveland too. Before
coming over for Dante Exum and a couple picks.
He's a scorer.
Yeah, Utah shutting out the Dubs for over 4 minutes right now. Bogdanovic will pick up the bunch.
Get a little separation for that quick release.
Very quietly, Utah 5 of 13 only in the quarter.
That's what they do.
Okay, now that's for Spellman. You, as a 4, you can't.
He feels like he has to help. They're going to skip it across to that shooter.
Willie Cauley-Stein couldn't convert that. Bogdanovic hit one and make it two.
The shooting hand side to where Donovan Mitchell couldn't get the foul.
Damian missing that three, and here comes Mitchell working with Bogdanovic. One dribble rhythm three. The Warriors will take that. Up and down favors the Dubs.
Exactly.
Because half court to half court, Utah's grinding.
Turnovers do not favor the Dubs.
No, 3-on-1. Good recovery there. Ingles? Yes.
Yep. It's another shoe which you almost don't want to do.
Steve Kerr's having Draymond do it for some kind of push right before halftime, just what you were talking about. Bogdanovic in the corner, and then there's Gobert. Bogdanovic and Ingles, Gobert, Royce O'Neal, and Donovan Mitchell. O'Neal drawing kicks. Bogdanovic never leaves the corners. That design was intentional in that every area in this building has a club or a nice amenity area. No matter where your seats are, there is a club with TVs and food and drinks, all stymieing you everywhere else.
Exactly. And they don't let you get out in transition a ton either, but when teams do, they struggle to stop them from scoring.
Nice block by Glenn Robinson, but he blocked it. Well, I want Pascal to go against Gobert, and Draymond will curl out that three. That was Rudy Gobert denying multiple Warrior efforts inside just by his presence. Who was the tallest guy you ever played against defensively?
Probably Shaq.
Did you venture inside that much when he was there?
Listen, I got dunked on as George Yang. You were wrong for that.
I don't think we played Detroit actually on that trip. I'll have to double check all the cities. We end up in Brooklyn, and we finish in Brooklyn.
Right. Yes.
Yang hitting from the corner. Hey, I'm driving, or I'm going to settle for the mid-range. I mean, what does it do when a guy like Gobert is lurking in the lane all the time?
You just got to come in the game mentally prepared to either jump straight into his chest, don't shot a single time. So,
because he has single-handedly affected the game, and the Warriors are sub 40% shooting.
And honestly, your mentality is see if you can get them away from the basket. Make them guard pick and roll. And if you're a good three-point shooter and you can have their men set screens, you're going to get good looks. So that has to be your mentality. I know that's what Steph thinks when he's going.
Would disagree.
He's a rebounding machine.
22 and 14 for Rudy Gobert tonight.
And he sets good screens.
Bogdanovic, he loves that corner.
Well, there.